Yeah, what's up, YouTube? This is Out the Frame with D. This next story, what I'm saying? It's like, it's one of them ones that you just like scratching your head on, especially when it's black on black crime and you like, the teen that got shot is 9 years old. I'm like, what are two 9 year olds arguing about? They're not even old enough to have business enough to be arguing. Now, this happened out here in DC, out here in Moore Street, if I'm not mistaken. I'm from the DMV area, so I'm like, a 9 year old is shot due to arguing, and they still haven't came up with the reason for the other kid or somebody that was intervening in the situation to pull out a gun to shoot the 9 year old. And I don't know if his father was with him or an older sibling that was on their way to school. So it's like, what are we arguing over? A cell phone, a jacket, some shoes? And I mean, like, if it's people be getting robbed, stabbed, shot over a cell phone, and I'm to the point where don't Apple and all these other phone carriers come out with a phone every other week? It's a new iPhone. Matter of fact, what's the new one that's coming out? iPhone 30? So let's look at this right here. So the iPhone that you have previously, say it's iPhone 29. When this iPhone 30 comes out, that 29 ain't worth nothing. You can't trade it in. The value is shot. So at this point, it's like, if this is the situation where a 9 year old is arguing with another 9 year old over a phone, Apple, I'm talking to y'all now. Why don't y'all go in the motherfucking warehouses, get on them pallets together, all them refurbished phones that ain't worth a damn, you can't trade in the value to go towards the new phone, go into these lower income neighborhoods. Start giving them phones away. Like, we gotta do something. We can't have 9 year olds getting shot going to school. It's unacceptable. And as for parents, we gotta step it up. We need more neighborhood watch. I mean, we gotta come together to a point to where we we got hands on in the situation to where we know the neighbor down the street got a badass kid on demon time. So, for instance, not to disrespect the white girl Gabby that went missing, but when she went missing, I believe she was from Florida. She was missing in Wyoming. These Her story hit worldwide to where they had rangers, they had hunting dogs, they had Lassie out there, they had everybody searching for this girl, right? So right now, we still can't find out who the shooter was. And it was a group of kids, and nobody know who shot the other 9 year old, but the police, they relaxed. They sitting back. Just like all of us be out here with our kids, or we out here in line waiting on the latest Jordans to drop. We need to be at these police departments. We need to be blocking them from their asses going to Starbucks, buying a latte. We need to block their ass from going to Dunkin' Donuts and getting donuts. And we need to have them out here doing their damn job, because this is crazy. A 9 year old shot, and then right across the bridge out here in Virginia, Alexandria, you get a 13-year old getting shot. And they talking about it's a group of kids at the shopping center, the mall, after school. I mean, we ain't even that deep into the school year. You know what I'm saying? This is like the first couple of weeks, and these kids, where they getting these weapons from? I understand times has changed, especially when I was growing up. We knuckled it out. There weren't too many people coming with guns to fight or if they had a situation, they would approach the person. You're gonna have words, and more than likely, you're gonna get in a fight, and it's either after school or you're gonna be in the office. They calling your parents, but ain't nobody getting shot out here. It was very rare back then, even though guns and stuff was out, but we was fighting it out. All this stuff that's going on now with 9-year-olds and 13-year-olds, they ain't even old enough to have business of their own. Like, these schools, they gotta offer more afternoon programs, morning programs, all these summer programs. They can't be asking for money for everything. Like, what are we taxpayers paying for? I mean, it's to the point where it's just so out of hand. And on top of that situation, we got the black security guard, the young woman, 41 years old, on her job out here. I don't know if she was on foot patrol in the neighborhood, and somebody rolled up on her. I don't know what the situation was, but she's shot. She's dead. And this is 3 shootings this week out here in the DMV. I'm telling you, man, like these shows, Anarchy, where the people be just overthrow the government and shit gotta change. We at that point. We at that breaking point. It ain't it ain't really nothing to talk about. It's all about action. Like, I'm telling you, man, there's like, this story hit so hard because I got a son. He's 8 years old, and I know for me, I know all fathers can't work overnight, can't work third shift, but I work overnight. So I'm trying to be hands on. I'll be tired, but at the end of the day, you gotta be involved. Like, it's so many young kids out here that be waiting at the bus stop and they ain't even older than 6. They at the bus stop chilling, waiting, and there's all types of stuff going on. I mean, parents. I know it's a lot of women out here that's single parents that don't have anybody, and they doing it on their own. They can't afford to be at the school dropping their kid off because they got to be at work. And that's when the government got to step in. Like, right now, they stepping in to make sure we take this potion for the sickness they got going on out here. We tired of hearing about that. We know it's people dropping from the sickness. We know. So the main thing right now, I tell everybody, don't get sick. That's the only thing I could tell you. Like, especially for the ones that's just uncertain about what they trying to do. They trying to push this on you to where they trying to take away your rights. They want to redo the Constitution. If they want to redo the Constitution, the number one, the number one that should be on there, if you black, you should be getting a monthly check. I mean, we got to deal with so much. I mean, it's cops out here pulling you over, trying to blow your head off. Your kids can't go to school. They arguing over coats, cell phones, shoes, and I mean, it's it's just crazy. What y'all think out here in the DMV? Like, what's really going on? Like, how we, even the drug dealers, to the people that's out here on these corners, how they letting the guns get into these young boys' hand? I mean, ain't no codes. Like, nah, little nigga, take your ass to school. You know what I'm saying? You need to be doing something else. Like, when I was coming up, it was older dudes that was schooling the younger dudes. Like, nah, this ain't the life that you want, but this is the life that I'm in. You got a chance to do something better. Why not? It's none of that going on. These older dudes, they know what's what's the consequences. They already know what's going to happen, and what they doing. They nothing, leading them into the slaughter. And if the government, they really want to help us, because we fucked right now. It's people I know getting put out, evicted all the time. You go to these same people that want you to take this potion that's gonna help you fight whatever sickness is out here. Tell them your rent is 2 months past due. Tell them that, and let's see what they gonna say. Hey, call your job, see if you can get some overtime. Go to unemployment. They blocking you on unemployment. Oh, grab a newspaper, see if you can get another job. Another job? I need instant money now. Got kids here, food. I don't see no programs. If they still saying this pandemic is going on, people out here, they need help. We tired of hearing about masking up. We tired of hearing about take this potion, take the jab. I mean, it's people out here getting their heads blown off. And they talk about that one time, put it on the news, oh, such shot. And that's it. Next thing you know, we we out here to defend for ourselves, but you saying that you care, but you keep pushing that it's the unvaccinated versus the vaccinated. It's nothing but a distraction. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, we need to take back our community. We need to be neighborly. We need to be talking to our neighbors. Cause we know we got some fucking neighbor next door with a badass kid, and you see him, the first thing you say, oh, that little motherfucker going to jail. He ain't nothing but trouble. And y'all don't be saying that. Y'all be seeing them doing the shit. Torturing somebody else's kid. You know, walk up to him, it's all about respect. It's all about respect. Talk to him in a way he probably never been talked to before. He may not be shown love in his home. He might be on his own. Like I said, I be seeing kids young as 6 sitting in the grass waiting on the metro bus to pick them up to take them to school, pick them up, take them home from school. These schools, they got all these vans, all these school buses out here. Why are they not taking them home? Like, come on, like, why they not? Why they don't interject themselves in situations to find out if the parent is a single parent? Do these parents drive? I mean, they got all these car commercials every fucking week. They got a new release on the car. So what's up with these other cars? Why they gotta go to auctions? Go to these lower income neighborhoods where people are fucking breaking their back and they can't afford to go to these auctions. Give them cars. Like, the value of them cars once they drive off the lot is depleted. It ain't worth nothing. And you coming out with the next car anyway. Give these people that are going to work, trying to do better for themselves, get them hope. Lean on them a little bit. You going to work, you doing what you're supposed to do, your kids is in school, we seeing you tote all these groceries on the metro bus. Take them cars to them people, just like you had them list their information. What's this, the census, when they come out and you write your name and you tell them what lights or what you want going on in your community. Nah, fuck that. Y'all see that the lights is out. Y'all put some bulbs in them. Go to these houses, see what broken down family needs help. Get them on a list, a fast list. Not no list where about time y'all niggas come around, they dead, they done whatever happened. They need a list where we bringing you a car the next week. Wintertime coming, y'all be seeing these mothers out here, four kids, 3 kids on the metro bus. Gotta take them to school. Got the groceries. I mean, it's just so much that if we in the greatest nation, we could do better. I ain't even gonna say we, cause we don't even got the, you know what I'm saying, the means to make this happen. But the ones that's pushing this potion right now, telling us, yeah, y'all need to take this. This is mandatory. You know, and about that, I hope y'all not pressed to go eat at these restaurants and all that stuff, because they doing it in New York. If you ain't vaccinated, you just ain't eating out. And I mean, it's at the point to where we need to be cooking our own food. We need to be eating at home. We need to be seeing who's chefing it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go out here, who's to say these people that's being underpaid? Because it's a lot of them. You could look at their face, they don't even want to be there at work, but they got to. So if they feel undervalued, unappreciated, they may not wipe that table down as good as you want that table wiped down. And you going there, you just so ready to get out. You've been in the house, pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Which is cool. It's all right to get out. You get there, you got your little ones with you. You may not get sick, but your little one might. And ask that waiter, waitress, you mind cleaning that table in front of me? No disrespect, but do you mind? Or if you don't feel like it, I can see that, you feel a certain way. Maybe the people that just left didn't tip you. So let me can I wipe this table down to my liking? That way I know where we about to dine in at, that's not home. I know we should be good until we get back home. But I mean, to see a 9-year-old get shot in the news and we not outraged, we not at these motherfucking police station, these headquarters, not blocking them off, getting them up off their ass, getting them out here in these streets, all these cameras out here. I'm talking about, man, like, it's to the point. And I know some of y'all out here got a 8-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, a niece, a fucking god kid, somebody, or even a neighbor kid, somebody that you know what I'm saying, you give your time to when you see them. Like, you should be at a point where we at the fucking news stations, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to put press on Gabby, rest in peace Gabby, but at the same time we got our own problems, you know what I'm saying? This look, yo, I'm trying to keep my composure right now, but you know, everybody should be outraged right now. It should be a line. It should be a line of people outside, just like y'all line up to get them damn Jordans. They should be a line at these police stations to let them know, like, nah, not in our community. This ain't going down. You know what I'm saying? And to the family that got the little kid that's on demon time gripped up. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all knew years ago that he was on this path, that he was bad, and what y'all do? Oh, it ain't my kid. It's getting close to home. It's hitting close to home. So if you got people out here that you love and you care about, you know what I'm saying? You need to be neighborly. Y'all need to be talking to each other. Y'all need to be, you know what I'm saying, spreading that information, especially if you ain't gonna take that information to the police. I ain't telling nobody to snitch. But at the same time, you got your neighbor, they seeing the same thing that you saying that you seeing. Y'all need to talk amongst each other. That neighborhood watch need to come back strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know down south, you pull up in somebody's yard and you don't look familiar, such and such from 3 houses down is calling, making sure, hey, is everything all right? I seen a car pull up. I ain't never seen that car before. Da da da. You know what I'm saying? It's like now we gritting on each other. You know what I'm saying? We just walking past and ain't saying nothing. You know, we we got that energy for ourselves against each other in a negative light. Like, where's that energy in the positive light? Like, we can turn this around. Like, right now, it's fucked up. It's fucked up, and it's to the point where we got to do better. We got to do better. DMV. It's too much shooting going on, and a lot of these shootings, these dudes, they can't shoot. They can't aim. It's like they scared of the dude that they trying to kill. They spraying up everything else. And I'm like, damn. And it's more than just this 9-year-old. It's kids last year, the year before that, year before that, the year before that. A lot of these kids, man, they innocent. They out here playing, trying to play, trying to go to school, trying to do the right thing. And you got these other guys out here, they don't give a fuck about their life. So you already know they don't care about your kids. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to get on and say something about that, man. I mean, the news, they gonna touch on it for a second, but we need our own news. We need to be doing shit for ourselves, man. Don't even wait on them. Cause you see how they wasn't even going to fucking give up on the Gabby, man. Them motherfuckers had on all types of outdoor gear to get ready for all nighter to find her. You know what I'm saying? To find her body. What about what about all these girls out here in the DMV? Matter of fact, in Annapolis, just a couple days ago, it's a brother and a sister, if I'm not mistaken, siblings, walked out of school. How do you walk out of school unattended? And they missing now. I mean, a lot of these stories, especially with the kids, man, it just scratches my head. The older you get, it should be about living life, getting old, getting old. And once you get kids, you should be wanting to get old so you can see your kids. I mean, I don't know what type of time y'all on, but time definitely is not on our side. And if y'all don't wake up, the ones that's ignoring, turning that other cheek, you gonna keep turning that other cheek until that's somebody in your family. Then you gonna wanna have judgment day on whoever took, you know what I'm saying, that special one from you. So this is Out the Frame with D, and I wanna send well wishes to the 9-year-old that got shot. I want to send condolences out to the 41-year-old woman that was shot in D.C. on her job, and the 13-year-old out in Alexandria, Virginia. I mean, this gun violence is definitely out of hand, and the same people that want to get you this potion, they got all these weapons over here in our country. We don't just find this stuff. We ain't just tripping over it. It's brought over here for a reason. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta set us up to kill us no more. We doing it. We doing it. But we smarter than that. We better than that. But it's like we under a spell. We under a serious spell, black people. And I don't know what we gonna do, but I'm gonna keep continue to drop these stories out here. I'm gonna keep continue to do my part to try to you know push it out here to let people know. Nah, we care about our people too, just like y'all care about Gabby, and y'all wanted to do everything in y'all power to find her body, and y'all did. And we got kids that's been gone for years, cold cases. So I mean, we gotta do better. So into my next video that I'm working on, I'm gonna be dropping. So please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, share. You know, I'm telling you, get out here in your community. Get out here, like when even if you just taking a walk, you see these kids getting off the bus, just stand there and just watch the situation. Because a lot of times these kids that's getting bullied, they don't have nobody at home. They don't have nobody asking them how their day was, so they can actually vent to somebody and tell them like, yeah, I was being picked on or such and such. You know what I'm saying? You see a young man, he be like, yeah, I was getting picked on or whatever. Ask him to, see if he can, put his hands up. Show him a thing or two. I mean, if you know his parents, he may not be able to talk to his parents. I mean, maybe you can. I mean, it's worth a try. I mean, shit. I mean, what we gonna do? Maybe even talk to the kid that's doing the bullying. Like, Find out what's wrong with him, what's going on. Maybe even take him to the gym. He want to bully somebody, go ahead and go to the gym. They got some kids that's been training in there. You know what I'm saying, that's about it. That's ready to, you know what I'm saying, throw down. And maybe once he get his ass whooped, he probably be like, man, you know what? I thought I was bad, but shit, these dudes in here ain't no joke. So I mean, we need to figure it out. But until the next video, this is Out the Frame with D. And subscribe, hit the like button, share. And like I said again, be a neighbor, be that role model to your kids, talk to your kids, and you know, whatever you do, this winter that's coming, it's gonna be a cold winter. Whatever you can do, don't get sick. All right, I'm out.